Oh yeah, baby. We're live. We're live in the Thunderdome, baby. And we got some new lights. What do you think? It looks the same, right? I don't think there's a big difference. Okay, I got a music. You're too loud. You're bringing the house down. Bringing the mood down. There we go. Hello there, Elizabeth. Welcome in. First time chatter. How you doing? We're doing great. It's lovely. What the fuck? It's Tuesday? Tuesdays are never lovely, but here we are. How you doing? Hope everything going well. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy 7 today. I just said my lights are new. I got a ring light, finally. Now I'm a pro gamer. I was hanging out with Pigeon Butts the other day, and I was like looking at his streaming gear, and I was like, man, you got some fancy shit up in here. And I looked up ring light, and was like, okay, well, I can afford this. I got one. So now we have a little bit of a different lighting situation in here. Still looking at getting some RBG lights up in the back. We'll see when we get to it. Eventually. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I am well. It is Tuesday, and Tuesday generally sucks, right? But other than that, I think I'm good. Yeah, we're gonna play some Final Fantasy 7 today. And we're gonna level. That's about it. We might take on Omnislash, but I don't fucking know if we want to do that. We're at the end game of Final Fantasy 7. It is so close. I think maybe... I'm not gonna promise anything. Soon, we will fight Sephiroth. And soon, we will leave and go over to Crisis Core. Soon. But yeah. Just gonna check so everything is up and running as it should. I think it is. I was looking at my my YouTube stats, and I was like, why do people keep like looking at my old videos? I don't get it. And then I looked at my front page and was like, oh, because I only feature old videos like a dumb. That's why. So now we get some new fancy duds on my my YouTube page. Okay, look at that. My screaming game! Woo! Here we go. Oh, wait. I have the thing on, so I wouldn't forget. Let's go over to my page. Commercial time for me. Yeah, I updated, so now it's like the new indie horror game stuff, and everything I've done since I came back, basically. I had just old shit here. I was like, why am I wondering why people are looking at my old videos? Well, this is it. Okay. Newly upgraded. I want to update the banner as well. I updated it a while back, but I still want to update it a little bit more. I look a little gloomy up in there. Hi there, Fisk. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing, my boy? I'm thinking of getting the upgraded version of Lumia, because I'm starting to like Lumia. And when that's time... Did you use that so me? And why didn't that work? Nothing happened. I take it back, I'm not gonna do anything with Lumia. But the shots are showing, but I don't have Castlab up. I'm a mess today. It broke. It shouldn't broke. Lumia should have it fixed. Lumia was the savior. The stream elements was about to go bonkers, and then it never did. The panic in everyone's eyes. Everyone like launched videos upon videos. Ah, we're ruined. The stream elements are gonna kill us. We're gonna die without stream elements. And I fell for it. So I jumped over to Lumia streams. Lumia streams? Lumia stream. That's it. I like it thus far. Everything I have here is for free. But there are like some quality for live stuff, as basically I can just push the name in the chat. If the person would actually show up in chat, that's another problem. So I can see Fiskerson in the Twitch chat, but I can't see. Nothing is happening on the other chat. Why not? Lumia, what's up, boy? What's happening, bro? And you have to like update the YouTube one because you're now we're live. There we go. Oh, they just updated right now. Thank you for the subscription, Galaxy Adventurer and Crag. I don't think you subscribed right away now. Or did you? Because I just pressed the button. That just happened immediately. Yeah, that Bork. I'm gonna give you the ordinary shout out then, Fisk. The whole point of this was that I could just like press the name in Lumia chat, and there's a button that's basically just like shout out, timeout, ban. I can time out you whenever I want, Fisk. I have new power. Well, I always had those powers, but they're like hidden away from me. I have to go like to the page over there. It's a whole mess. Back to me. I don't understand why the chat isn't working though. But I can see the YouTube one. So if I go into YouTube and write in chat there. I don't want to go into help. What do you mean help? Well, I guess I need help. But that's not what I was. Oh man. Is it gonna be one of those days? I think so. Where things aren't working as they should? Maybe. Okay, so I'm pressing my video and I go to a help page. It's not what I want. There we go. Is it gonna hear myself? Okay. Test. Did it work? I don't fucking know. No, it did not. So, okay, what? Oh no, it did. It's just a little bit slow. Okay, it does work. But I have no idea if. Let's go to multi-stream is such a bitch. I should stop that. It gives me nothing. Yes. But grief. Oh, Fiskerson has watched a streak of 3. Oh no. But you had 75 or something. Man, you got a sting, huh? But you did the 3. Woo! And you got that money, bro. Also, I briefly removed the pirate combo because it is 20 degrees outside. It is hot as balls in here, and I refuse to wear it. I will evaluate every day that I stream and think about it. Is this a better day? Then yes. If this is a bad day, then no. Because I'm not dying in that thing. What is that freaking hot? Okay, but the chat is still. I don't get it. The thing is, you guys can't see this. This is just a me problem right now. But still, I am the streamer, the streamee, so it would make sense that it would be my problem. Yeah, I was gonna. Didn't I do that? Yeah, I went to kick and pressed test. It didn't show up. Okay. Then with that knowledge, I'm going to open a multi... I have to figure out Kalumia chats, because there's something that I haven't done properly, probably. It's most likely more my fault than it is the program's fault. Because no one else seems to have problems with it. And whenever there's a problem, usually it's my fault, so... Oh. Today we're not drinking Strafe, today we're drinking water. Because I already have my Strafe. Go get your Strafe! You know where it is. Do I still have the... Does this work? It doesn't work because I removed it from Stream Element. Well, I'll fix it at some point. I had everything working and then like I started to tweak things and now nothing is really working. It's fine. Don't you worry, we're gonna play the game. I'm just gonna tweak a little bit and then we'll go into it. Literally no one is worried. I need my multi-shot. There we go. Then I want to filter out Twitch because I already have 2. So now I have 3 shots. I don't need 3 shots. I'm gonna try test again on Kick. Is it working? Okay, now I can see it. But no, only on the multi-shot. Okay, that doesn't work. I can't have 3 shots up. I could have Cast Labs up in general because Cast Lab shows me all the shots. I think the problem with Cast Labs, I think Pigeonbot said as well because he's using that, is that in Cast Labs... No, I take it back. Actually, Cast Labs is good because I can see that Fisk reached a watch streak there. But there was something... Pigeonbot said something. The something wasn't visible. He usually missed some redeems or something in it. Yeah. Anyway, we have the multi-shot. It is going to help us, hopefully. We'll see. Whatever it is, if I clear the chat, will be on the page. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Welcome to Final Fantasy VII, you guys! We're doing it! Maybe. I don't know. We need to get into the game. We need to play the game. We need to level. Because that's what we're doing today. Also, my Spotify isn't working as it should, so I have it in a page instead of... I'm just glad everything's working. Hello there, Maria! Yarhar, how's it going? It is going well. How is it going for you? And now that... Both Medea and Fisk wrote, but none of that showed up in Lumia. None of that showed up in Lumia. Lumia chat, I deem you not worthy of the stream. You're not working as you should. Get your shit together, and I'll be back with you. I'm very cross with you, as they would say in the UK. And that's that. How you doing, Medea? I am doing well, except from stuff not really working as it should, but it's fine. We'll fix it another time. As my Russian counterparts usually say, it's okay. We fix later. There we go. Final Fantasy VII. It is time for the game. Okay, but Lumia can show me that I'm playing Final Fantasy VII. That always happens. It's fine. Don't you worry about it. Yes, I'm doing well today, except for general issues. I do think, I think that the alerts should be working. As intended, though. And they shouldn't double send because I removed the No, I didn't remove it completely. I paused the stream elements one. Because I want to have it in case I actually try to remove myself from Lumia. Also be quiet. Can you guys hear? I don't think you can hear my girlfriend in the back, right? Please tell me if you do. I can hear her, but I don't think you guys can. The microphone should not pick her up. Nothing is showing. Okay, cool. We're gonna play the game. Oh, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have to figure this shit out. We are currently working on Red and Sid's limit breaks. I hear you breathing. I'm in your walls. You know what? I'm not surprised, honestly. I figured you were. We're gonna be at some point. I've heard. Where's the suit? Where's the pirate hat? Come on, where is it? And I thought it was Pigeon Butt, but it makes more sense that it's you. Okay, we gotta figure out this shit. I think the thing is here, we're just gonna fight things until we get what we want. And I looked at some good spots to do it, and someone said Silver Mine is a good spot because there's a lot of enemies that shows up in like clump, and they're not overly hard to kill either. So Silver Mine is somewhere. Is this the outskirts of it? I feel like that was Silver Mine, but maybe not. No, wait, this is another spot. This is just a dude, right? That we have never. Large materia needs high level materia. Yeah, we have not done shit with this guy, right? He's just here. And that's okay. He's without purpose. I haven't seen any mention of him in the guide either. Oh yeah, we finished the all materia last time. That's what we did. I was so lucky. I was almost not doing it. We didn't get an achievement for it, but we have it. And we need it if we're gonna be able to make one of the achievements anyway, so... Which is basically 100% all the materials to its full potential, basically. Yeah, I guess we just run around here until we find enemies and see how many we can get. They shouldn't be overly powerful, but that's not the point either. We want to kill as many of them as possible. And we want to let the boys do it. But yeah, because we're not going to gain any AP from that at all. I'm thinking maybe Northern Crater is a good place to go either way. But we're gonna like fight the dragon, and it's just the one enemy we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight the enemies that makes us sad. They're usually like a clump of 3 though, right? Okay, so we have Bloodfang with you. And what does that mean for us? That means that we need to use Bloodfang 7 times in battle, which means we actually do need to go somewhere where we can load our limit break, which is not here. So Northern Crater or Sunken Gelnica sucks though. I don't want to go there. Let's go to the Northern Crater. It's probably the best. the sad status also gives us like an automatic like defense buff, but it also slows down the limit break gauge. I just realized, so maybe not. Maybe Sunken Gelnica is actually better, even though the place sucks ass. After you have obtained Bloodfang, though, here it is. After you have obtained Bloodfang, you defeat 72 enemies. So let's stay here. Let's stay here. And with... Let's check Hyper Jump real quick. Or rather, let's check... Yeah, Hyper Jump. When we have it, we need to use it 6 times in battle. And then to get this next one, we need to defeat 76 enemies. So basically, instead of me sitting here yapping, we need to beat shit up. Then again, yapping is what we do here, right? It's what we're sent here for. Who sent you? I don't fucking know. Let's ride around and see. We'll figure it out if it's worth it. Otherwise, we'll go back to North Crater. Yes, I want to fight enemies as well, not just... Okay, you guys are 2. It's going to go fast, though, because they're so weak. And we'll get literally no AP. Yeah, no, let's go back to Northern Crater, because there we can at least use the time to level up as well. And we can run from the enemies that we feel is annoying. Then again, I want to check the... Not the ancient temple out, but I keep forgetting what it's called. Where Cloud got... Here, where Cloud got... Oompa Loompa'd. Pretty sure someone said that enemies around this area were pretty good. Leveling wise as well. Yeah, okay. 4. That's good. And it didn't die straight up, so that's good, I guess. Okay. It's the one of them that gets the killing blow. Yeah, that didn't give us super much though. We'll fight a couple of more and see how we do. Sid level up manipulate. Good. I'm gonna check if there's any of these. I'm pretty sure someone is working on Mystify. Yeah, we have one there. Ice, fire, yeah. We're pretty much done with all these. Not sure about elemental though. Yeah, I'll keep them here just so we can level them up. Well, time to hop us to bed. Oh no. It's only It's about to be 9 o'clock over at your place, I guess. It makes sense. It checks out. The data checks out. It makes sense. Then again, it's not 10. What did you do? You fought us. It made me sad. Are we gonna be like that now? Boy. 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 Oh, this guy sucks. Yes, a cloud can be level boy whilst we killed the other ones. Yeah, I would like to be able to do this a little bit off stream as well, but I have not had the time, to be honest. I'm currently working on my big paper. We actually didn't finish in time, so we're gonna not go up with it now. We're probably gonna, well, the plan is to go up in August instead, which means we technically can work with it the whole summer through, but who the fuck wants that? So we're gonna try to finish it as much as possible now, and then like maybe do the finishing touches and stuff like that in summer. But yeah, I've been full mode doing that, and then from next week I'm going back to work again. So I will not have time to do this other than when I am streaming, to be honest. Oh, Lurky time! Thank you for the Lurk Fisk, Lurky Turk. But I am... Oh, now you're working Lumia streams. The automated messages work. Oh, you would hide all the time. Well, stop it. And get Strafe energy. And use my code HAASY for 10% off your next order. And you can use the link either here or there. You can find it everywhere. And with that, you buy things. You buy Strafe. They're gonna get a new flavor out, by the way. I don't know what it is, but they posted a video pirate themed, so I'm very excited for that. Exciting? I'm very excited for that. I have no idea what the taste is gonna be like though, but yeah. It's gonna be good. Oh man. Did this guy fall down because I used Demi, or was it just because he was done flying around? These are the big questions. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna stream Saturday as well. Might as well say it right now. Because I'm gonna be away. There will be a Thursday stream, obviously. We're gonna do some indie horror games. I haven't really decided what yet. But I have a whole library of games, so don't you worry, we'll figure it out. But yeah, Saturday's stream is actually gonna be off. Because we will be going to Comic-Con. As visitors, not as, like, creators. So if anyone sees me and recognizes me, feel free to show up and say hello. And I will greet you and say hello, stranger. I don't know who you are, but tell me your tag name online, and I'll figure it out. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I don't think anyone is going to recognize me or say anything at all, but I just wanted to say, if anyone does, come and say hello. I would just be happy. And surprised, to be honest. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. I think most of the Saturday will be probably checking out different Q&As and stuff. And then we'll probably walk around more during Sunday. Because we have there's a Baldur's Gate Q&A I want to see. Like, pretty much straight up. And then we have the Q&A with Jared Padalecki and the actress that plays the mom. Whose name I completely am not remembering right now. But her. It's gonna be fun to to see them both. And then we have a photo op with Jared, actually. So it's gonna be cool. We had some big supernatural fans in this household. It's gonna be fun. And then we're gonna... What else was in the schedule? There's a lot of things going. Apparently the voice actor for Snake, Metal Gear Solid, is gonna be there. And have a Q&A. It was a very late add-on. And I wish I could be more excited, but the thing is, I have actually never played any of the Metal Gear Solid games. It's just one of those games where I know that I should play, I should be excited for it. But it's just one of those things, it's like The Godfather. I've never seen The Godfather either, right? I should, because it's like legendary status and you just should do that. But yeah, he's gonna be there anyway. So if we have time, I would like to go to that panel as well. But I also wanted to like just check out everything and not just not just do Q&As. Yeah, there's gonna be cosplays and cosplay parades and whatnot. All the things. It's gonna be cool. I will be cosplaying as myself. Honestly, with a little bit more gray in my beard and my hair, and some more pizzazz clothes, I cosplay as Jack Black. That works. I've actually heard that I don't think that we're alike, but I've heard on two separate occasions, two different people saying that. I think my hair was a little bit longer, and I think my beard was a little bit more thicker. And I was a little bit more fat. But yeah, wait, maybe I wasn't more fat. Maybe I was like around this kind of fat that I am now. What kind of fat is that? Well, this kind of fat. Anyway, I'm pretty sure. And to me, that's like an honor. Someone said Josh Gad as well. Then I get less. But I can see it. But also not really. So I have two cosplay options. Two legends. Okay. So we're leveling up stuff slowly here, but the point here is not really to level up. It is to kill enough enemies to level up their shit. Basically. And one of them is based on using the ability, and one of them is based on killing as many enemies as possible. Yeah. Oh, otherwise, what they have a bunch of stuff that you can test. They're gonna have like it's called Ludo, which is like Jedi Jedi fighting with real life lightsabers. Obviously, once they are made for fighting, not the space. I don't think you can see. No, you can't see mine. I have Darth Vader and Yoda's lightsabers up on top there. Vader's does not work But Yoda should, but I don't have the batteries in because what happened with Vader's one was that I had the batteries on too long and they got all corrosive as they do, and so that kind of messed up the Darth Vader one. The Yoda one should be fine, but I don't keep the batteries in just for that sake of it. And they take like a bunch of like AA batteries, so I can't really keep them on either in the background because they like drain fairly quickly. It would be cool to get a custom one at one point, right? One of those that you can duel with, but I would never do it. Yes. I'm an old man, I can't fight like I used to. Yeah, I'm not gonna be participating in any Ludo sports. That's not my thing, but it's gonna be cool to watch. Pretty cool to watch, dude. Did I just poison myself? I don't know, dude. Yeah, that's... Okay, that guy goes down when you have damaged him. That's the whole point. Strange. But it's gonna be my first Comic-Con. I've been to NARCon before. A long time ago. Now. I think it's 2000... I think 2015 and 2016. And then maybe 2018. Not sure. No, 17. But it was definitely before the pandemic. Which was fun. There I met the voice actor of voice actress, I gotta say, of GLaDOS. The murder bot from the game made by Valve, Portal. Thank you. That's it. And her husband, who plays I think it's Sniper from Team Fortress 2. I was like, which game is it? The one where you can get the hats. And all the machinima memes were from back in the day. You remember? People are, what the fuck is a machinima? Oh man. If you don't know what a machinima is, get out. Get out of my house. Okay, we're still working on that. Yes, I have no idea. I feel like... let's go to the Northern Crater. We're not leveling either, so... And we're not getting any AP for that. And I would love to get some AP for that. Let's get down here. I think in the first areas, at least, we fight other types of enemies. Yeah, let's not go down too far, because we need to get up and get our people. Just save while we're at it, so we know what the fuck we're doing. Okay, we leveled 1 level, which is not great. I just want to see before we go down. I want to see our equipment. I want to see safety bit. Yes, that's the one. Okay. Oh yeah, the first part here also has the gargoyles. They're kind of annoying because it takes some time to kill. So we might want to skip ahead the first part here. You know? You know? We'll see. We'll just run down and see what we encounter. There's gotta be gargoyles around here, and gargoyles I don't like them. They have the annoying abilities. And then we just get the one as well. I'm gonna pull up the Comic-Con stuff. Takes so long time for it to wake up. Let's see now, summer edition. Even though it's not summer. It took like forever to get to the place I wanted to go. Yes. Discover summer. Program. PDF. Where would I put it? There we go. Let's see it here. So yeah, we have the Baldur's Gate Q&A. That starts at 12, which we definitely want to go to. Or I want to go to it. Beyonce doesn't care. She hasn't played the game. Then we have Jared Padalecki and Samantha Smith Q&A. Directly after. And then after that, it's the photo opportunity, which we have tickets for. Then there's going to be a Heroes Walk-On cosplay show, which I'm assuming is like professional cosplayers or wannabe cosplayers that are doing like with the rule. I guess it's more. I don't know if it's a competition or it's just a Heroes Walk-On cosplay show. So it's a show, not a competition. They're showing off their cosplays. We'll see. We'll see if we go to that. Then we have David Hayter, which, as I said, a lot of people are probably really excited for. I'm like, okay. He does the voice for Snake. It would be fun to see him. And then I can play the games and be like, I saw him for real. That's the thing. If I ever play Portal, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. I met this lady for real. I just wanted to get rid of Cloud's limit break because it's gonna be bothering me. Honestly, we can just... I can't go back up here now. I have to go around. Okay, that's fine. Then I have some kind of K-pop competition, which I'm not that excited about, really. In fact, we're probably not going to watch that at all. But I have a bunch of this shit we're going to miss as well. You got to have a Kingdom Come Q&A, which, yet again, not really excited about because I haven't Blade Kingdom come, so I don't think that's really my ballpark. I'm thinking I want to try the thing with the light. Is it better? Better or worse? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, they just, yeah, okay, so I just realized I've noticed the whole game, but yeah, if I don't do anything, the enemies just keep attacking. Okay, I got use for Bloodfang at least. That's good. Cool beans. Okay, what I got? DC Comics, Heroes and Their Pets. Live drawing battle, which we're not going to be able to go to. Someone named Fabian Joransson is going to talk about Clara in the Raccoon's City. I have no idea what that is, and I don't think I'm interested. Then they're gonna reveal something called Trollheim World Reveal. I don't know what that is. I need to look that up. And I have the Kingdom Come Q&A, which I'm like, okay. Then we're gonna have a live drawing from Michael Lark from The Dark Comes to Light. Don't know about that. Then Jennifer Svedberg Yen, which apparently was one of the people that wrote story for Claire Obscure, is gonna have a bunch of things. He's gonna have Q&As and shit. And would be exciting, but I haven't played the game, so yet again, not really. But for anyone that is interested, then yeah, that's gonna be awesome. You have some more live drawing. Supergirl by Tom Grummett. I'm assuming all these artists are like DC comic artists and stuff like that. Which I'm not great at names, to be honest. I know Carl Barks. Donald Duck. I'm a comic book fan, but I'm really bad at names in general. I'm not really a DC fan either, so don't ask me whoever these people are. And we have something called Young Leaders with MPF, which is someone talking about like autism and stuff like that. And sure, that could be interesting, but feels too much social work for me. I don't know. I don't like it. And then we have the Gaming Troll, which is Speltrollet, which is it's a shop here in Sweden, which they're gonna have a TSG box break. So they're gonna open boxes, I guess. There's a lot of stuff about ADHD and autism, which is interesting that they've gone with that move. Okay. Yeah, then Jennifer Svedberg again is gonna have something called Expedition 3x3. Don't ask me what the fuck that is, but it is something. So a lot of this stuff we're not going to go to, but it's just what they have on the market. What did they level up? Nothing too important, right? Was it red? Oh yeah, I can actually remove your... I mean, it's good to have one left. Just because it's good to have it. But we can remove one of these now. Get something else. Counter, maybe. Okay. Keep leveling. What else they got? They got, executive editor Chris Convoy is gonna have something called "You Want to Work for DC Comics," and my answer to that will be no. It is not part of my aspirations, but cool for people that want to do that. Gotta say. Okay. I don't think it mattered. No, shit, I needed to use boost jump, right? I fucked that up. Pretty sure. I need to look that up. Look that up, right? Because to get Dragoon Dive, I need to defeat 76 enemies in battle after I've obtained Hyper Jump. But to get the dragon, I need to use hyper jump a total of 6 times in battle. Shit, I fucked up. Okay. It's fine. We'll get it back. The annoying part of this place is that since we're sad all the time, our limit gauge goes up very slowly. And I think that the whole point... We could cure that, but immediately when we're gonna fight these guys again... Okay, so now Lumia Stream is here. As you can tell on the screen there, Lumia Stream is here. Now it's working. Why weren't you working before, bitch? That's fucking annoying. Anyway, we can't, yeah, as soon as they attack, we'll get sad again. I think the whole point of that is to, stop us from, like, leveling too good here, I guess. At least that they don't want us to use our limit break here too much. They're like, okay, I guess. Hey there, Batman Goddess. Why didn't the thing work? Welcome anyway. Hey, hope you're doing good. Sorry, the shit's not working as they should today. Or did it? I need to look that back. Not now, but I'll do it later. If there was a chocobo sound, it worked. But it was very underwhelming, right? I gotta look that up and see. If that's the case, I need to remove that, because that was very... That was very underwhelming, the sound. I thought that I just need to amp up the sound quality a little bit. Doesn't matter. Welcome in if you're here. Thank you for following. I think you are a people. You are a person. I'm pretty sure you're a person, but I think you're a person from TikTok, right? I have been looking up streamers. because I want more streamers to follow, so I have more people to raid out to. I have my like roster of people in which I usually go to, and obviously I'm gonna keep going to people that I know and people that I know that I can send my community out to that I feel safe with. But following people on TikTok, and then my whole deal has been, if I follow people on TikTok, and if they follow me back, I'm gonna give them a little bit more effort. I'll go on and check out their art and stuff, and if I like, yeah, I think this is a interesting person that I would like to raid out to, then I follow them on Twitch, Instagram, all that. And then every time we stop stream for the night, we'll go over and see whoever's online. If I vetted them enough, and I'll be like, yeah, I wanna hang out here for a bit after stream, send off my people here, my people. Then that's what I do. That's basically it. I just want to say, I don't expect a follow back by anyone. I'm very grateful if people do follow back, but that's not the whole point of it. Sure, yes, I do want to grow my channels, absolutely. That I'm not gonna lie about it. Yeah, yes, I do. We all do. That's the thing. That's why we're here. But one of the main points of that is to find new people. Because I'm kind of tired of Instagrams, for example. Their algorithm just shows me bigger streamers. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. But now I'm following the bigger streamers. But I don't want to raid out to them. Because I know what happens. When you raid out a bigger streamer, you usually gets drowned out by whatever happens in the stream. Because usually there's something like you come in and there's like oh, raid, other people are raiding in, or there's pipe train going on, or like shit is happening, and shit happening in the game, and you're just like, hey, oh, thank you for stopping by, and then like, and I get that if you're a bigger streamer, then that's what's gonna happen, because you have a whole fucking audience to entertain, so you're not gonna be bothered with the small fries. I get that. That's why I like to go to the small fries, because whenever someone raids in here, I take my time, I stop a little bit, I give a shout out, I ask how they're doing, I'm asking like what games were they playing, when they usually stream and all that, because I'm generally interested, because they took their time, they decided to raid out to me. They didn't have to do that, but they chose to do that, which I think is awesome. And that's why I also want to like give the love back to smaller streamers. That's the whole point. And then there's the side point of, yeah, I'm also growing my shit. Because honestly, we all know this. Everyone is trying to grow their whatever it is, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube account. I've seen how you do across the board. I've seen your channels. I've seen the views. It's the same with me. Same with my views. I need to heal. I didn't do that. Oh no. Yeah, I had the same problem. The problem is my videos barely get sent out to my followers. That's the problem that I have. they get sent out to barely my follower. I'm not talking YouTube now specifically. They barely go to my, well, they do go to my followers, but they get drowned out by everything else that they're. If they have Mr. Beast and Markiplier and all, like this food channel or whatever, they are up there. I am like way down the bottom of the barrel. Because that's how the YouTube algorithm works. The bigger numbers you have, the bigger chance that you'll get showcased. Every once in a while, I have a video happened to me recently. Let's say I got 133 views or something of the video. It was one of the horror games I played recently. I don't usually get that number that quickly. But every once in a while, I get one video that gets like around that number. Very small number if you know, in a way. It's a big number if you compare it to the 5 to 9 views I usually get, absolutely. But compared to other numbers that are bigger, it's a fairly small number. That means that it was sent out to a broader audience and it was tested, and the broader audience didn't like it. Which can mean a huge number of different things, you know? It could mean that my content is shit. It could mean that it was sent out to a person that is not at all interested, but they happened to click on the video. Or they were like, hey, maybe this is something, and they're like immediately like, I hate his voice. He sounds stupid. It could be my old videos as well. I think now when I removed my old videos, I hopefully, well, I haven't removed them, they're still on the channel, but I have put them in the back room, as we say. Hopefully people will be more interested in seeing the new updated version of me. You don't have to see the 2015 version of me. Come on. That guy was afraid to be on the internet. He was scary, okay? I just blab. But yeah, the curse of the small creator is genuinely the platforms don't. The platforms, they can showcase your stuff to a specific. Well, look, hey, just look at the numbers, shall we? I like to talk about these things. I know that you guys might not be interested in this at all. But for me, it's interesting because I want to grow. Like, that's the whole point. I want to make my stuff grander and greater. And I would like to put more time into it. And I can't do that if I work full time with something else. That's the whole point of it. That's what I like about... I gotta say, I gotta thank PigeonBot at some point. I don't think I've actually properly done that. I don't know if I was gonna take that, but the thing is, he reignited the flame within me, which I am very grateful for. I had stopped content creating because I'd reached the point where I was like, there's no idea, I can't do this. You know, everyone has had that at some point where they're like, I can't. I'm putting so much energy into this, and there's nothing. No one cares. You know. And this, I think, especially that was around the video. I have a video on my channel that is me basically talking about. It was a video I made of The Ring, talking specifically of the movie, because we had just recently watched that, or I had recently watched that. I don't remember if I did it by myself or with friends, but anywho, let's have a look at the Chocobo Laura, shall we? Do we have a magic we can plus here, or? We can put in the... Let's take any of these that are pretty leveled up. Then we put the other summons in the weapons that Sid and Cloud has. Fire is mastered. Cool. We'll swap this out to something else. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to the thought I had. If I can remember it. Oh, don't you worry, I will. It doesn't matter what they do, I just want to level them up. Like, I don't care that these are not working together. I just like... I want to level them up, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I made the ring video, basically where I was, I guess making a review of the movie, which I, at the time, thought was, yeah, it was an okay video. Today, I wouldn't have been happy with it. Today, there's a lot of things I would have done differently, but back then, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. It took forever to do, and I uploaded it, and it got no views. No views at all. Today, it got, I think, 3,000 views, which is pretty decent for my channel. It's my second or third most watched video, which also says something about how my YouTube channel is doing in general. Okay, now we can do boost jump. There we go. And then I did a second video. I did a video of It, the first movie. And it got taken down immediately. I put so many hours in it, and immediately it was flagged for, I think I had used too much of the movie, even though I'd used the exact same concept as I did with the Ring video. I put so many hours into it, and I was like so excited for it. They got taken down immediately, and whatever I did, I changed things, I removed things around, I moved things, but it was the video was just like, nope, you can't. Nah. And I think that was one of the points where I was like, okay, this just destroyed my whole creativity, my whole, you know, because I wanted to try something else. And not just do video games. I want to do something else as well. And yeah, that just killed the vibe completely. And I had like a lot of time to do things. I was at university still. I could like... It was my last years. We had done our big paper. It was like just a chill half year, and then I saw, oh shit, I'm gonna have to start working somewhere full time now, and all my time is gonna go there, and then I'm not, yeah, and then that's exactly what happened. I started working full time, and then I came home every day, and I was super tired. I had no energy at all, and at the time I didn't understand why, but I just was tired all the time. That's not gonna happen this time the same way. For different reasons. One of the reasons being, like a while back. Hey there, Chloe Diehard. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm just sitting here and yapping about life in general. So you're just walking into the rant here. How you doing? First time chatter. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Are you completely new here? Have you did you find me through Final Fantasy VII, or am I following you? Because I've been following a bunch of people on TikTok. What I'm asking, are you one of the streamers that I've been following on TikTok? Because I've been trying to follow more. Well, not just smaller streamers, bigger streamers as well, but I'm good, thank you. You follow me. Okay, good. I'm very bad with names. I'm gonna... Well, first of all, we're gonna give you a shout out because you came in there. Hello, hello. Chloe. I did follow back. Don't worry, I'm not greedy. That's okay. I didn't expect... I don't expect people to do it. The whole point for me to follow... We do the regular one. Let's see the picture there. Can I get you up? Look, I'm bad with names, but if I see a picture, like your profile pic, I'll go like, ah, that's the person. I'll never forget a picture or a face. I don't wanna do that. I wanna go there. I wanna do this. I wanna do that. Oh yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm very, very, very bad with names, with faces or picture. Yeah, that's how I work. Hey man, we all gotta support each other out there. Yeah, well, that's the whole point of it, right? Yes, we got the Dragoon thing. And with that, I think we're gonna actually go up and save. Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole point of why I started to follow people. Because I want people to read out to. I need to... Okay. What does this mean now, though? I'll check it out. Where are you from? I can't place your accent. I am Swedish. From all the places I can be, I am Swedish. But I also, I'm very chameleon-y with how I talk. So I pick stuff up. If I've been watching people from the UK, I pick that up. So usually I use different slangs from all over the place. Where are you from, if I don't mind asking? Are you European, or are you American, or from somewhere else? What was I doing? Yes, I was gonna go check the thing, the guide. Okay, together it's fine. What was I checking out? Yes, hyper jump. Have it. Dragon, use hyper jump. Did I get dragon? Dragon dive. Those are two different. Dragon I get by using hyper jump 6 times in battle. Dragon dive I get by defeating 76 enemies in battle. Good. Okay. Big brawl. Use dragon dive a total 5. Okay. So what I need to do now is I need to keep using hyper jump to get dragon. Then I have to use dragon. No, I have to use dragon dive 6 times, 5 times even, to get big brawl. And when I have big brawl, I can get high wind. That's oh my god, no way, this actually is so cool. I'm from England. I would say you do sound a bit mix of American and English, and also I hear the Swedish accent now. Yeah. Yeah, I think mainly, I mean, we grew up on American TV here in Sweden, so it doesn't, yeah. But yeah, I do actually, I have a little bit of a Swedish accent as well. Absolutely. Are you from UK? Okay, cool. England, yay. Yeah, I think a lot of people found was actually from the UK. That's cool. It's in the same time zone ish. 1 hour here and there, but still, it's all good. Okay, let's go up and save, and then we can think about how we use the things. I can put the save thing down here, but I don't want to risk compromising the game. As someone said that it would break if I do that. I'm not sure if that's actually a true thing, but it could happen. The Swedish twang. Yeah. I don't. Maybe I have more of a Swedish accent than I actually am willing to admit. It's the same with my accent when I talk Swedish. I have a very general Swedish accent, you might say. So sometimes when people are like, "Oh, where are you from?" and I say where I'm from, they're like, "That doesn't make sense because you should speak differently." Because I'm like, "No, we're a university town, so it makes sense that I speak broadly Swedish because that's what we do here." But I mean, people from Gothenburg speaks very. Then again, I don't know. Like PewDiePie is from Gothenburg. I don't think he has that much of a Gothenburgian twang on his Swedish. Maybe I could be more British than I think. Well, maybe. I do use. What did I say before? I said I was very cross with the program that I'm using. That's not usually what you say in America, though. That's from... I picked that up from Doctor Who, I think. Gotta think. Yeah, we do have some English shows. But, I mean, growing up, American shows absolutely dominated television. I gotta think, like, what English shows we would have. Fawlty Towers. There's one about World War II, which I don't remember what it's called. Doctor Who, obviously, but that wasn't on TV, from what I remember. That's come later in adult streaming years. Cross them, that's very English. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I do pick up words. I don't know if specifically if I have any more, but you'll hear it. By the way, whenever do you stream? Which stream days do you have? And which stream hours? And what do you prefer to play as well? Everyone is different. I usually right now we're obviously playing Final Fantasy VII. The whole plan is to go through all of the Final Fantasies. But that's what we do on Tuesdays. I also do a lot of horror games. I stopped my Baldur's 3 gate run for now because I felt like it was becoming a little bit stale. So now we're doing indie horror games on Thursdays, and not this Saturday, but some Saturdays, usually Saturdays, I play Sons of the Forest, or I do random games with a friend of mine called Pigeon Butt. This Saturday in specific, we're gonna be out of town, so no stream, but... Fawlty Towers is a very niche show. I didn't even know it existed until a couple of years ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the Fawlty Towers is the most British show I can remember. And yeah, there was some kind... I don't remember what it was called. There was also like a... It was about World War II, I think. They were mostly in a bar talking about things. I don't remember what it was called. And then obviously Monty Python, but that's more... That was more the movies, not like... It's probably some like murder shows as well. Yeah, I'm blanking. American television. That's where my language comes from. Please don't take my people away from me. I don't want it. It makes me sad. I want to go in and save, actually. Monty Python is classic. Yeah. With you usually stream on Saturdays around 9 AM UK time. I'm currently playing Road 96. Primarily prefer story games. I cannot play horror games. I get so scared. Ah! That's the whole point. Yeah, I get you. I used to be more scared of them. And now I'm not as scared, I guess. Well, if you're ever around when I do play a horror game, you're gonna see that I'm actually scared. So I'm gonna let's say that so much. I love Baldur's Gate 3 so much. Yes, I do too. I thought it was it's a very good game. I do like it a lot. But did we save? I saved, right? I didn't think about it, so it didn't happen, okay? I just did it automatically. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I do love Baldur's Gate as well. But I just felt like I wanted to take a little bit of a break from it and get back into some indie horror games. And the plan is to go back to it again, because I do like the game. You have a very good mix of game genres. That's great. I really need to stream more, but I can't deal with full-time work and then streaming. The autism can't cope. That's what I was talking about before. I don't have a diagnosis, but I'm actually thinking of going to get checked out, basically, because I have a whole lot of things that I'm like, this is not. Yeah, I need to get checked out. And if I don't have a diagnosis, I probably am like right on the cusp of the spectrum. So yeah. I'm gonna start a new job here next week. When I've been there for a little bit and it's calmed down a little bit, I'm like in it. I'm gonna get that call and call our local healthcare facility and get that checked out, because I do feel like I have been overlooked. Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. That's the I'm currently at university, so that's why I have had more time to spend on streaming. So it's gonna be interesting to go back to work and see how I will do, like mentally, with both working 100% and streaming. I do love this so much, and I'm not ready to like stop, but I also have to like check my mental health and see that I can do both things properly, right? But yeah, Saturdays is a great time to do. And you stream 9 and 10 a.m. That means I can probably raid out to you at some point, hopefully. Because that's around the same time as I also stream. I start 9:30 usually. And then I go to like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, depending on the Saturday. You tried to play the Fears of Fathom, the Home Alone one? I don't think I played that one. It took me ages. I had to Google how to fit. Dude, I Google all the time when I play horror games, especially the math ones when there's math questions. I don't do math. I find Baldur's Gate 3 to be a lot better when playing with someone else so they can help me with the decisions. Ah! Yeah, I get that. I just wanted to play it. That's all. I didn't realize. Well, I should have thought about it. It's a big game, right? It takes forever to finish. But I've gotten pretty far. So, but I thought it was a good idea to take a little bit of a break and do something else. Then we can get back to it eventually. Because I have 3 stream slots a week, and I do want to get into horror gaming again. So I felt like Baldur's Gate took up too much time for me. Getting checked out for it is always good, even if you aren't artistic. Specifically, is a lot of things that can still be neurodivergent. I will say though, the test for it is very brutal and in depth. I wasn't ready. Ah, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, congrats. What are you studying? I hope the job goes well. If you feel like you're struggling, will it be feasible for you to drop part-time hours? Not with that particular job. I think I would have to find another job. Let's say like this. Without a diagnosis, no. With a diagnosis, maybe. Because that's the thing, like if you have the diagnosis, there are absolutely things you can do when it comes to work. But if you don't have a diagnosis, you basically don't have any rights. Almost said, not quite true, but in Sweden they're very like, okay, I don't fucking care. We hired you for 100%. Do the job, bitch. And I'm like, okay, sure. I'm overwhelmed that I'm dying here, but sure, absolutely, I'll do it. I'm also working in social work, which is the most terrible place you could work if you get drained by people. So I'm gonna jump into it, and I'm gonna see if it's gonna be for me again. I worked with teenagers for a lot of years, which was fun, but draining as fuck. Now I'm gonna be working towards adults, which I think is gonna be way better. Because adults are like need to take care of themselves. It's not the same. It is responsible, but it's not the same responsibility. Troubled teens can't take care of themselves the same way, and when parents are fucked up and they don't do shit, and then you're like the only adult that actually cares, and it takes a lot of energy. But when you're working with adults, it's like, okay, well, this is your life. You're making the decision to not work with me. That's your decision. Moving on. So I think working with adults is going to be better. But I think just going to a new job in general is going to be very tiring for me, so... I need to heal up. Yeah, you asked me what I was studying. So I am done with... it's basically a social worker degree. There's no real word for it in English. But basically, it's so that I can work within the social work field. And I've had that for many years. But what I'm reading now is an extra year, so that I can also work within the healthcare field, because there are apparently they decided that you can't use your ordinary degree to work within healthcare. You need to have a special degree to work within healthcare. Which I guess is good, but also dumb. So, I don't know. So basically, I started to do that because I was like in between things. And I was looking around for jobs in the field of healthcare facility works. Counselor, basically. Counseling. But man, they are not well taken care of within the... Like the counselors. They're treated like shit. And the pay is bad. The pay is so bad. You have to... Every day you have to take care of other people's emotions and problems. Which is part of the job, obviously. But you get shit pay. You get shit on by your bosses. You get shit on by... But I was like... I don't know, dude. I'm gonna go back to the other part of social work where you make decisions. Basically. It's still social work, but it's another part of the branch. I know what the word is for that in English. I just gotta look it up because I'm curious. That sounds awful. Authority. Government. What would that be? I gotta remember. I'll look it up later. It's fine. It dropped from my brain. Yeah, I can imagine that will be rendering. I think adults can be easier in the sense that they are similar ages and have slightly more maturity. Yes. And they are also responsible for... Yeah, depending on the level of maturity, of course. I'm also going to be working with people that has... they are less mature or that has different problems with alcohol abuse, drug abuse, but mostly the whole thing that I'm gonna do is gonna be focused on people that don't that for different reasons can't uphold a job and are on like government pay, like support, basically. You get what I'm saying. That side of things. Which is It's gonna be more like what I did before, and I think it's going to be better than the counselor part. Especially because that part of our government branch treats the counselors like shit, so yeah. I don't want I'm gonna get treated like shit at my work anyway, but I'm gonna get more paid. So anyway. At least you're using your degree. I got my degree in psychology with counseling, and now I work in life insurance. Corporate life is absolutely brutal. It is. It is. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get back into this, and then we'll see. And if I can't manage to do both things, I might look into like doing something completely else. You know. In England, you don't need a degree to be a therapist. You can just do it privately, which is kind of scary to think about. Oh, okay, really? Yeah, it is actually. So anyone can do that? That's kind of fucked up. We do have social workers for adults here, but I think they just call social workers across the board. Just different specialities, children, adults, and disabilities. Yeah, I think we usually call them support workers. Okay, yeah, yeah, and we can. So there's like different brands here in Sweden as well. So first of all, you choose like what you want to work with. If you want to work with adults or children or teenagers, basically are the 3 levels. Then it depends on if you want to work as more of the counseling stuff, taking care of people's emotions and feelings, and more towards the not therapy part, but also a little bit. Because you're not a psychiatrist, but you're more towards a psychiatrist. Or we do the things that I'm gonna go back to, which is more government making decisions. Like, these people are gonna have no money, they're gonna have to apply, they're gonna have to have all their papers. And if they have all the papers and it's in order, I'll put a stamp on it, and it'll be, you get the money. But you get the money, but you also, we have to talk with all these other branches and see if we can get you out to work, basically. So that's going to be the job. So every month is going to be making sure that I take care of every application, make sure that they have got everything in order so that they can get their money. And then the long-term part is going to be to help them to get back out in to not be dependent on the money that we provide, basically. Don't know what the wording of that would be in English. I'm not thinking, I'm just doing right now. But yeah, so different kinds of support work. But you were doing life insurance in corporate. So what I'm gonna do is not like, it's not corporate that way, but it's more corporate than what the counseling part would have been. But yeah, the counselor part, it was brutal. It was I felt I was in a meat factory. And every patient was just a slab of meat. Like, no, you know what? I take it back. It felt more like one of those sushi baths. You know, when you're at one of these restaurants, I've never been myself, but seen on television and all that, where you see the like every like foods are like just passing on a moving over and over. That was what it felt like. They met with a person, they talked with it, blah blah blah. Okay, next, like just revolving door. It was I don't know. It was terrible to see. It was terrible human. I think they were like the people were fine with how they were being treated. It wasn't that, but it felt like it felt wrong. as a social worker. And that they have to... They're very strict with whenever you can book your appointments. Like, for example, one of the counselors booked her appointments 8:30 in the morning, but her boss came in and was like, "Nah, bitch, you have to book him 8:15." Okay, why? I do the exact same work. I meet exact the same number of people that I'm gonna meet the whole day. Yes, but you have to start 8:15. Why? Because you have to start 8:15. Okay. Does it matter that I start 8:30? I do the same amount of work. Now you gotta start 8:15. Okay, well, fuck you then. And I hate stuff like that. I can't. If I'm gonna be working, I need people to trust that I'm actually doing the job. I can be very stubborn like that. So my new boss is gonna have a handful. I think it's gonna be okay though. He seemed like a very good guy when I talked to him. So it's gonna be my first male boss. Social work in Sweden is very female dominated. Mostly females. Women. Females. Who am I, Fedora Man? Women. It's mostly women dominated. It's gonna be my first boy boss. It's gonna be interesting. It sounds like it will be busy. I hope it needs not too much to handle, but I'm sure you will smash it. It will just be difficult to manage that, and streaming on your current schedule, you'll make it work. Yes, and that's the thing. I really wanna, as much as possible, not compromise. But I also understand if I have to compromise, and I might have to compromise in the beginning, and then I'll probably get back into it, hopefully very quickly. Because this gives me energy. Like, it's more than I thought it would, actually. But it's because I'm doing something that I love. And apparently that's just gabbing about things and play video games. Yes, the company I work for is very well known over here, and I do customer service, lowest of the low employee. It's very, very difficult. Ah, man. I have my fiance's brother is working in... That's more telemarketing, I guess. But still customer support. Females, tips Fedora. Yes. I said that. I meant women. They are real, I swear. It's the same with my work. They treat us like children when we're all in our mid-20s and older. Yeah. I can't stand that stuff. Absolutely. If you have a person at your job that you're the boss over, and that they're obviously not doing their job for different reasons, sure, be the police. But when you have a person that's actually doing their job, there's no complaints, everything is fine, give them a bit of a break. Jesus Christ. I always said I would rather stream 12 hours a day, plus the clips and social media on top, than work 8 hours a day for a company. Exactly. And I think we're not alone with that thought. And that's... Let's get back to the topic at hand, what we were talking about before. I love to meet new people that have the same thoughts and the same aspirations and dreams. Because what I've seen, like most of the people out there have the same thought. Like we want to be able to do, because you can do this for a living if you're lucky enough, or if you have enough well, both luck and everything else, you know. And I love to meet new people that kind of want the same thing, you know, and like support each other, because that's important. Because God knows we're not getting any support from anywhere else. But absolutely, I don't think I would stream 12 hours a day. But I understand what you mean. That yeah, it would take like less energy from you to stream 12 hours a day than working 8 hours for a company. I talked with another guy the other day that said like to do this and be like your own boss, and you set your own terms. You build your own thing, your own like audience and your whole setting. Yeah, that would be amazing. I would love to do that. Shouldn't hire people if you cannot trust them to do the work. It's like, why did you hire me just to be on my back? Micromanaging makes me the best. Makes the best employee very unmotivated. Yes, absolutely. I did a 9-hour stream once and it did kill me. Yeah, I was finishing the Walking Dead game and only average 1 viewer. We was so happy doing it. A 9-hour stream is I think that's also my tip for anyone that is like fairly new to streaming. I don't know how long you have been streaming. I've been streaming for about a year now, more than a year. My YouTube channel is older, even though I took a break from it a long back. So I was active 2013 up to 2015 working on my YouTube channel, but I didn't start streaming until last year in January. So yeah, I've been streaming since then, basically. So not new, but still new, kind of. I think my best tip is like stream for as many hours as you think is possible for you to do, but like 3 or 4 hours, but not more, at least in the beginning, because you need to be able to take care of yourself and not burn yourself out. There was another streamer. She stopped streaming now because she went over to the university as well. Oh, she was also UK based, actually. She talked a lot, and she also had she was also on the spectrum, and said basically that it was like kind of overwhelming her to do same, yeah, too many things at once. What was the point of that? I don't know. Take care of your mind, I think that's the point is. Okay, let's arrange this so I can know. I need to swap out some things. Level up throw. Do I level up anything else? No. Oh yeah, the limit breaks as well. I need to check that. Blood Fang and Hyper Jump. I started streaming from my PS5 in December, then I got my PC in February, and that's when I locked in and have managed to reach affiliate. Congratulations for that. Oh, that's awesome. And get 8 subs within a month somehow. Good job. And don't worry about the subs, they will come. Like I've had months where I have no subs at all, and then I have some months where I got like a whole bunch of gifted subs, and it's all, you know, it'll work itself out usually. Eventually. I usually do 2-3 hours now, so I have the time to clip and edit afterwards. Yes. I'm looking into streaming for maybe an hour or 2 in the week once I sort out personal issues. Yeah. That sounds good. Like, do whatever you feel like is possible for you. But also for growing, yes, as you said there, take time to set up clips. Like, I try to post one clip every day on all my social medias. I haven't done that today, though. I have to do it after the stream. One clip every day of something I'm trying to get out there. Also reminds me, I have to tomorrow. I have to take time to do some more editing, as well. What was I doing? I was gonna check the limit breaks here real quick. We can go over here and check it out. Did I? Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Thank you. I pressed the X for exit. Okay, what was I thinking here? I gotta think with my brain. Can I use my brain? Think about it. Hyper jump. Defeat 6. Yes, I have that one. Dragon. Use hyper jump a total of 6 times in battle. Okay, so the whole point of me now is I need to level my limit break. I need to level my limit break so I can get dragon. So I have to keep using hyper jump. I can't go over to dragon dive. I have to keep using hyper jump to get dragon. And when I get dragon, I can move over to level 3. Is my brain with me? I don't know. We'll see. With dragon dive, I have to defeat 76 enemies, but I did that. Big brawl. Use dragon dive. Total of 5 times the battle. Okay. So the whole point with Sid now is use hyper jump until I get dragon. When I get dragon, jump up to level 3, use dragon dive 5 times, and then we're gold. Good. Sorry, I'll get back to you in a second. Just gotta check this with red as well. With red, you saw with what's happening here. With red, we're using Blood Fang. Yes. We are trying to get Stardust Ray, which means we have to use Blood Fang 7 times in battle. Okay, got it. And then we get Howling Moon by defeating 72 enemies in battle. And then we get Earth Rave by using Howling. So I mean, this is the same thing. Use Blood Fang, then we level up to Howling Moon, and then we use that. So the whole thing here now is I need to leave this place because the sadness is not working in our favor here. Yes. Okay, let's leave. I'm really enjoying the community aspect of streaming. I love seeing the same people come in and getting to know everyone. It's just yes, I love that. I do love that as well. It's also different a little bit with what you're streaming. And different days. Sometimes I have more people in, and sometimes I have less people in. Sometimes just I think it's depending on what I'm playing. And sometimes I think it's depending on if people have time or not. But yeah, one thing I need to get better at is to hang out in other people's streams. Me and Pigeonbot usually talks about our mod, Fiskerson, who's also a streamer. He is very good at spending time in other people's streams. And especially when he is taking breaks from streaming himself. He keeps hanging out on Twitch and supporting people and hanging out in their streams and, you know, all that. Which is a very good strategy because he's never forgotten. People always remember Fisk. It's a And I want to like get better at doing that. But you know, we have that pesky little thing that is called working 8 hours a day that takes away a lot of time. Yeah. And you're trying to do 1 clip a day as well on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I don't upload to Instagram because people I know IRL are there. They're judgmental, especially people from work. Ah, that sucks though. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting because people. So I'm gonna, when I go back to social work again, it's going to be in the same building as I was previously employed, where I worked with teenagers for about 10 years. So there's a whole lot of people still in that works in that department that I'm not going to be working in now. It's going to be in the building. And they know that I've been starting to stream because I posted at some point on my personal Instagram that I was proud to have reached a certain number or something. But the people on my new workplace do not know that I'm streaming. And I'm probably going to keep it on the down low unless I feel like they're okay people to tell, you know? But I feel like I'm gonna meet other people from my old workplace, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get mentioned at some point. So it's what it is. I don't really care about people knowing. They can be judgmental. I can also be judgmental. If you be a petty bitch, I'm gonna be a petty bitch, okay? But yeah, absolutely, I get that. If you have people around that are less helpful, and can actually be like harmful towards your mind towards streaming. There was an ad. Did I miss you there? I keep forgetting to see when the ad break comes up. And I keep blabbing. Oh, come on. That's not what we wanted to do. Oh, and that's something we both need to work on. That this is the second stream I have been in spoken. Okay, cool. Thank you for doing that. And it's going well, right? No ad just yet. I think it'll be in a second. Okay, cool. Then we'll know. Tell me what it is so I can stop yapping. I usually just like talk, and then people are like, it's ads, we can't hear you, and I'm like, shit. I've said so much things now. I don't remember where I was. There it goes, dead. Maybe. Also, sometimes it's no ads. I'm trying to connect my Amazon Prime so I can use my Prime sub, but it's not connecting. That sucks. Yeah, using your Prime sub is a real good tool. Because I will say no one has to sub. Absolutely not. If you want to, then awesome. And if you have an Amazon sub, use that because it's like I throw it around on different people just to show support. It's actually, I think my last one was on Pigeonbot, and I think it's been a month now, so I should have my freed up. There's the ad. Okay, we need to go somewhere else. Where is that? I don't know. Where is a good place to get beaten up? I don't want to go to Gelnica. I do not want to go to Gelnica. Gelnica sucks. I didn't feel like this was a super good area for leveling. Some people said it was. And we're back. Thank you. Thank you. Well, welcome back. Thank you for being back. But yeah, I think the problem for me is not necessarily walking in someone's stream and talking. I guess it depends on how the streamer is as a person. Some people are just like not as talkative, and some people are very engaging. So it depends on which streamer you walk into. You walk into the stream when you get into the stream. Words are hard, okay? Yeah, I don't like this bird. I don't want to be here. Let's go somewhere else. It's technically not a bird, but let's not get into the details. Okay, you had nothing good. Oh, what laser does. Oh, laser shoots lasers. Cool. I think it's well. It's sometimes it depends on their community too. The other stream I spoke in, it seemed like I was an intruder. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, like right now it's kind of dead in the stream except for in the chat except you and me. But whenever I have people that are here yapping, I would say that it is a very thriving community, and people talk about a lot of things. We are very open here with well, if people have diagnoses and stuff like that and they are open to talk about it, yeah, we have a very open environment here, and I try to I've been lucky to not have any assholes in here. We had a strange guy talking about meat at one point. He showed up on YouTube, in YouTube chat, and was talking about meat and the meat industry. It was very weird. But we had a good time. We made fun of him, and I think he, I don't think he understood that. He was very serious about the meat industry. And I was like, I don't care, dude. You big weirdo. Okay. No blood tank. I have not counted how many times I have to use their limit breaks. But I like to think that I'm very talkative, but I find small talk very, very hard. I also think that people in my stream are usually friendly. If I need to go to the toilet, I tell them to talk amongst themselves, and they're okay. That's cool. Yeah, I do like to see that. I'm also looking forward to like building more of an own community. I have piggybacked a little bit on PigeonButt, because PigeonButt has been streaming for a couple of years, more years than I have at least. So he already has a community. So some of his community has come over to me because they like me. And I've been hanging out in their chats and streams as well, so it's like give and take. But I also want to like make a known community from scratch as well, like with other people that you get to know. But yeah, my main thing is I need to get better at hanging out in other people's streams and making myself known at least. But I think it's I'm hard pressed on time right now. I think that's the biggest issue. Even if I show up and just like throw a little emoji in chat to just like show that I'm there, the streamer is always gonna start talking to me. I always feel awkward with like if I can't really have sound on. I kind of feel weirded out because if the streamer starts talking to me, I want to be engaging back. You know. So yeah. Maybe I just have to drop that guard to be like, I'm also okay with just like, hey, I'm here, but I'm not really active, but I'm here. You know? Oh, that's so strange. I had a guy at the weekend that said he cheated on his girlfriend and she kicked him out. She kicked him in the balls and then got upset when I said you deserve it. I think he was lying. Yeah. Yeah, some people come in and talk about the weirdest shit, man. I don't know. Yeah. I on your Discord, we're going to get the community to thrive even more. 1% at a time. Thank you for that. Yeah, the Discord service has been pretty dead. Way more dead than I actually thought it was going to be. So I haven't really been active in it myself. That's also one thing I want to get more active in, because if I'm active, people will be engaged as well. But yeah, it's there have been little interest. And I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll just hang out here and by myself. But thank you for following the Discord. Do you have a Discord as well? Or like a Discord group? Because if that's the case, I will follow you back there. And if you don't have it, I'm not going to follow you back there. Because I can't. Basically. My Discord is very dead too, but it's difficult to know what to say or how to start conversations. Yes! Thank you. This is what I love. To have people we're same level-ish with our streaming journey. Because same sis? Really. It is hard. In a way. But yeah, I take a lot of inspiration from Pigeonbot. Because he's very good at the engagement part. Also, he doesn't give a shit. He's like, I'm posting this, and I'm posting this. People can talk if they want, I don't care. But he's also been going for, dare I say, 4 or 5 years. It's a little bit different. His community has had time to ferment. Are we... I got Stardust Ray. I did not even see that. I'm so focused on our conversation that I have not even... But that means I can just move on from Stardust Ray, right? I don't have to focus on that anymore. Yeah, because I had to obtain it. And then level 3, Howling Moon. And I have to use Howling Moon 6 times in battle to get his thing. Cool. Okay. Got it. Which means I can go here now and I can set it to level 3. And now I'm gonna use Howling Moon 6 times. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, but I do want all my the best limit breaks before we go in and fight the last boss. And then eventually we're gonna be done with the Final Fantasy VII. It hasn't been that long since I started it, right? It's like when did I stop 10-2? It was... I don't know. Memory does not serve me well. Yes, it's in my bio, I think. If not, you can send you the link on TikTok. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll look it up. Otherwise I can tell you if I can't find it. Maybe it's something that comes with time. It's trial and error with what to do, what to say, how to grow a community. It'll get better with time. Yes. I think so too. It's just that I don't have any patience. That is something that I'm working on. I want things to happen now, immediately. Growing? No, no, no. But yeah, that's why I like started to follow a bunch of people on TikTok. Because of this, like having other people to talk to about these things. Try to get as much time as possible to engage in their content. If I can't engage with them online, at least I can engage with them through their TikToks or Instagram or whatever. Unfortunately, there's a lot of scammers on TikTok. Have you met any scammers yet? Because they're out there. Man. It's not that hard to vet them out, but it's annoying because I can never be sure if I'm talking to a person that actually wants to talk with me or if I'm just wasting my time. Then again, if you just don't give away anything, then it will be fine. Not on TikTok, but on Discord I have. Someone added me pretending to be a Twitch streamer with 4K followers. I was very suspicious. Yeah, exactly. So, the scammers on TikToks are either... The obvious ones that are easy to find are the ones that are claiming to be artists and that has a bunch of AI art. And the same AI, like you see the profile... the same profile art, you know, and it's not just one guy that does it all. It's like it's a thing. Several people does it. So those accounts are easy to not follow, even if they follow you. But then we have those people that you were talking about there. Many people that are actually streamers in like Russian streamers, like they're pretending to be Russian streamers, or I've had French streamers, Spanish streamers. That is like their whole thing on Twitch. They're like way bigger than me, channel-wise. Why would they have a TikTok with way less people? Why would they talk to me, first of all? And why do they have their TikTok in English when they're obviously a Spanish speaking person? Because every Swedish streamer that I know of has their TikTok in Swedish. So if the Spanish streamer would have a TikTok, it would be in Spanish, right? Not the artists. I always get caught out when they come into my stream and start off with a normal combo, and then BAM! They start asking about art. Some are more tactful though. Some are playing the long con, and some like pretty much instantly like, "Hey, art," and I'm like, "Hey, fuck off." I thought it was harder in the beginning to like. I'm always very respectful when they come in, and I'm like, you know what? As soon as they start, I keep the conversation going as I'm doing now, and as soon as they are revealing themselves to have ulterior motives, I'm always like, you know what? Right now you're wasting your time and you're wasting my time. If you want to hang out here and just have a good time, you're welcome to stay. But if you're here to like sell me things, I'm not interested. Please fuck off. But yeah, I'm doing that better now than I did before. So okay, we leveled up a little things there. I would say though, my main account on TikTok has 28k followers, and then I started my clip channels from scratch. So I'm hoping no one thinks I'm a scammer. Oh. Yeah, well. Well. I don't know. Now I'm curious. I gotta look it up. But you have different channels then. You have a clip channel, and you have a Flow Die Hard. Oh yeah, because I'm following your clips. Oh, you have a main account as well. Oh my god. Follow. Well, I don't know. I can't say if people would think that you would be not if you would like strike up a conversation for your clip account. I don't think so. I was thinking, like, no, but it's weird to me that someone that is clearly streaming from another language or on another language, I don't understand why they would have a TikTok in English. Maybe I'm just the asshole. Maybe these are just regular people that have been like, nah, I'm not gonna talk to you because you're a scammer. You know what? Let's test the theory out. I'm gonna answer some of these people, and then I'll get back to you if it turns out they were actually scammers. Because scammers will always at some point reveal their card in their hand, right? They will always be like, press this link, or I have a business proposal for you. And I am like, you know what? I have a fuck off proposal for you. It's very easy. It's free, even. You don't have to pay a dime. But the whole thing is you just have to fuck off. Yes, I'm the same. Be nice to everyone until they cross the line. Yeah. I mean, you never know. Luckily, I have a really good mod, so if there aren't any bots or sellers, I just say, seize him! And they got banned. That's cool. Yeah, I have good mods as well. But my channel is so small, so I don't really have to have like a bunch of mods. As of yet. I've set up a system now when I went over to Lumia streams instead of having just relying on stream elements. I have another like a loyalty system going on in the background, which I can also like see. Okay, well, which people are actually commenting, hanging out, and like spending time with me or like hanging out. And whenever I'm in the need of more mods, I'm going to go through that one and like ask those people if they want to be more involved with the community. It's a nice thing to just ask people if, hey, we want to be a mod, you know, not just throw the responsibility upon them. Maybe they don't want it, you know. Yes, my main TikTok is just videos of me. I did try to post my clips on my main account, but they didn't get any traction. Yeah. You have to niche what you do, you know? I wouldn't really say my clips are gaining any tractions. Like, I'm getting views on them, and I'm getting likes and all that. But it's the whole getting people to actually click follow that is the problem. But yeah, you need to work on that hook, and you need, like, it's a whole back in my day, I can say that because I'm old. I shouldn't say that I'm old. I'm gonna upset someone that is older than me. I'm 35. I will be 36 this year. I'm not old, but I feel like I'm old, and that's all that counts. Yeah, that makes sense. Only know English, so I will never pretend. If you ever see an account of me using a different language, then you know for a fact it's not me. Yes. I've been thinking about it as well. If I'm like, should I contact this Spanish or French person and be like, hey, do you know there's someone's posting at you? Then they might actually say, you know what? It's actually me, motherfucker. I tried to be nice to you, but you didn't answer me. I just don't want to get scammed by a scammer. Scammers be scamming. A fuck up proposal. That's brilliant. Yes. Do you have your profile views on? I'm seeing 73 profile views on mine and barely any follows from that. Yes, I think so, right? I think I have that on. It usually pops up. There, I can see it. Yeah. Yes, most of the people that have been looking at my channel are people that I have been following first. That's the thing. I decided that like nothing was happening. I wasn't growing on TikTok or Instagram. And Instagram is way harder to grow on in general, I think, because I couldn't really find 35? I would never guess that. But how old do you think I am? Or how old do you think I was? I usually hear I'm old, like, because of the beard, people are like, ah, you look like you're 50. Don't tell me I look like I'm 50. I won't get sad. I don't care. What's I saying? Profile. Yeah. I had a a decent amount of views on my TikToks for my channel size, right? But then people are not actually following, and I'm like, okay, how do I do this? And I wanted to follow other streamers as well, and I was like, okay, you know what? If I can't reach out to an audience, maybe I can at least reach out to other streamers and grow that way. And also, in that way, also help them to grow. And then maybe that way, it'll get people to click that follow button. Radiating youth. Not a day over 34. Okay, I was gonna say maybe 30 at most. You have a youthful and joyful personality. I thank you for that. Yeah, I've heard different approaches. It's just the one person, I think. I don't remember the setting of it, but they were like, ah. I think I was like 30 at the time. And they're like, you're 30? I thought you were older. I'm like, thank you, I guess. I also had two people say that I had longer hair and more bushy beard at that time. But both people said like, ah, you look like Jack Black. And I was like, ah, that's actually a compliment. Thank you. A very good man, very good actor, very good musician, very good. If you think I look like him, very good. I like. I wouldn't say. Someone said Josh Gad as well, and I was like, he doesn't have a beard even. For sure. Jack Black is a compliment. He's great. Yeah, I love it. It's okay. When I started my job at 22, someone said I looked 25. The thing is, age is really hard to guess. That's why you don't guess it. I think when I turn 36, I'm just gonna say I'm 35 plus. Like, it doesn't matter. The only reason to why I also, like, remember my actual age is because I was born in 1990, which means that this is 2026 now, I know that I'm turning 36. If I was born any other year, I would have no clue what the fuck how old I am. People will, how old are you? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I have an age. I have an age and I will get old. Like everyone else. Deal with it. Hey there, Solidal. How you doing? Sorry, long time no see on my end. That's okay. Just happy to see you. How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, it's been a while. What you been up to? And Chloe, you said you're not even 25 now. Still got until December. You know, then you have 5 good years left. When you turn 30, it just starts to break. Like body-wise. So enjoy your last 5 years with a functioning body. After that, you just go to hell. After 30, I got diabetes. After 30, I got sleep apnea. She just went to shit. I usually am working when you stream, so apologies. Dad, you don't have to apologize for that. Work is work. You gotta work. We talked about that before here on stream. That work sucks. I've been doing a lot of work full-time and freelance, planning a wedding, and lately have been playing Subnautica 2 with friends. That is good. Is it your wedding or is it someone else's wedding? I mean, you could plan your own, but you can also plan someone else's, I guess. More that you would help planning their wedding, not that you're planning it for them. If you're getting married, then awesome. I'm also getting married this summer. So we are also in middle of wedding plans. We have most of the things done already. It's mostly getting the things ready. But we have everything. The date, plan, everything, you know. Ad break. Then I will talk about the game. So what we're doing here today is we're, for anyone watching this on YouTube later, we're leveling up. That's what we're doing today. And eventually we're gonna fight Sephiroth. And now, be right back. Yes, it's your wedding in 5 months. It's 5 months. Okay, cool. Congratulations, Captain. Yes, well, yes. Thank you. We got engaged. It's more than a year ago. It says in my ring. That's why I put it in the ring, so you remember it. Don't tell me. Say I didn't know. But yeah, in August we're gonna hitch the wagon. It's gonna be good. Back now. Yeah. Good. Then you didn't hear what I said. Yeah, August. Gotta be August. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a lot with university, and this course has been kicking my ass. Guess it's more than just a university course. It's like the next level of it. The masters, basically, I guess you would call it. I understood there was gonna be a lot, but I thought that it was gonna be not as much as it has been. So I'm gonna be glad that it's gonna be over with next week. I just had the finishing touches on the paper, but other than that, yeah. In that sense, it's gonna be good to get back to work again. Because this university stuff, again, has not been great. I thought the course was going to be better than it was. The thing is, I'm actually disappointed over where it was. I thought it was going to be more knowledgeable than it actually has been. It is. I've learned a lot, absolutely. But yeah, I think yeah, they need to better the course. I can't tell anyone that anyone would ask me like, oh, should I go this do this year on the university? I'm like, nah, bro. I can't recommend it. If the workplace pays you the same as you are earning right now, and you can do it by taking like leisure time off work for a year, but you still get paid, sure, do it. But if you have to go on student loans to do it, not worth it. Don't do it. You said you're getting married? Yes. I also said I didn't remember exactly the date when we got engaged. And then I said, that's why it says in the ring. And I don't have the ring on me right now because it's in the other room. So that's what I said. Doesn't matter. I hope the weather will be good on the day, but if it rains on the day, they say a wet knot is harder to untie. That's a very good, yeah. I like that. Yeah, I don't. We're gonna be inside, so we're gonna do what you call it, a governmental wedding. It's not a church wedding, mainly because I am not. For me, it feels weird because I'm not Christian, like Christianity, whatever. I'm not a believer of that, so it just feels, even though weddings take place in churches, whatever, but it just feels weird to me to do that. My fiance is a believer, however, but she's not a believer of the normal Swedish church. It's an offshoot, so it's also weird for her to go and get married in a normal church. So we're doing it in the more political sense, the main political building, where we're gonna have a political man say, do you do, and we will say yes. Very romantic. It's gonna be good though. We're allowed to have certain amount of people there for the ceremony itself, and then we're gonna have a party afterwards, which more people are invited to. So not everyone that's coming to the party gets to be at the wedding itself, but it's also fitting because I don't want to be the center of attention for that many people, even though it's friends and family that I do love dearly. I hate. I'm a fucking streamer, and I say I hate being in the center of attention. What the fuck? What am I even doing here? But this is not the same thing. Like I don't feel like I am at the center of attention, even though I am. I think it's because I'm also playing a game at the same time while I'm talking. I'm talking. That's what. I don't. It's not a bunch of people in a room looking at me. It's a bunch of people in separate rooms looking at me. Oh god, it's happening. He took the red pill. He starts to realize the truth. Maybe it's an English thing. I think it's supposed to be good luck if it rains on the wedding day, but maybe it's our way to cope with awful weather. Could be. Could be. But I think I've heard that as well, right? We're limit breaking. We're gonna use Howling Moon a couple of times. Then we'll keep it with the hyper jump. Okay, so we're the whole problem is we're not really leveling up quickly enough. Should we go to Sunken Gelnica? I don't wanna, but I think we have to. Things are going very slowly up here. Yeah, we gotta have to do that. We'll try it out. New setting. Okay, I need to go get ready for bed now. Thank you for the good convo. It's been great. Really glad I joined. Hopefully I'll catch another one of your streams soon. Was it Thursday you said you stream again? Yes! First of all, thank you for stopping by. I think we had a really good conversation. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to catch you. I'm probably gonna be No, wait. This Saturday I'm not gonna be streaming at all. So this Saturday I won't be able to catch you. But next Saturday, I will hopefully try to catch you at some point. I might be streaming at the same time as you. But I might, if you're online, I'll think about raiding out to you and catching by your stream then. Otherwise, yes, Thursday is when I stream again. Same time as today. But beware, I'm gonna be playing horror games. So no Baldur's Gate. Even though we're gonna get back to it eventually. I'm gonna be playing some horror games. So if that's not for you, I completely understand. Otherwise, you're welcome to join. Of course. Everyone is. I should be doing things and talking at the same time because I'm just like going by muscle memory. Of course, I will hopefully be able to join on Thursday. Have a good rest of your evening. I won't get scared watching. I promise. Good. Yeah, maybe it's more of the playing the actual game. Don't you worry, I'll be scared. We're gonna do indie horror games. We are some of them are great, some of them are awful. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Anyway, but have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you when I see you. And thank you again for stopping by. Okay, let's jump into Sunken Gelnica. Bye-bye. Yeah, let's go to Sunken Gelnica and try not to get maimed by Mr. or Mrs. Weapon down here. Yeah, so little. That's a nice way to look at it. I've never heard of say that saying before. I think I've heard it somewhere, but yeah, I'm not sure. I think I've heard it. It's a beautiful thing to say, though. Yeah, I hope you have a good good weather on your wedding day as well. I don't mind the weather really, because we're gonna be indoors for most of it anyway. So weather is not gonna be a problem. I was at this, we were at this one wedding. Oh god, it was in September. No, late August, September. It was bad. Like it was an old friend of my fiance's. They're not really. This is not the song in Gelnica. This is the. I forget where it was. Yeah, the wedding was kind of awful. I'm back. I hope it isn't freezing on my wedding. It'll be mid-October, so it could be a coin flip. Yeah, that's absolutely a risk. Absolutely. I was about to say the wedding that we were at. Old friend to my fiance's. They're not really friends anymore because of reasons, but one of the reasons is actually the wedding was awful. For many reasons, but we don't have to talk about all of it. But what I can say is cool. I'm back where I began. Okay, I think something Gelnica is supposed to be up here. Where is the weapon, by the way? See, I haven't seen him. It worries me that he's not here. I thought it was in here. Since where I live in the US, it is either beautiful or freezing in October. Okay, so it's actually a real coin flip then. Oh man. Well, I hope you're lucky with the weather. Yeah, the wedding we were at, it was late August, maybe September, sort of September, and they chose to have the wedding inside a barn, which had no heating whatsoever. It was kind of cold that day. Well, okay, they had some heaters, but like very small heatings. Thingies, and they definitely did not. No, this is not it. It definitely did not heat up the whole place. They had not brought enough blankets for everyone, and we were all in wedding gear, right? So we didn't have any extra sweaters or anything with us. It was so cold. I froze my freaking tits off. Jesus Christ. It was horrible. Yeah. The food was okay. It wasn't great. And they actually had one of the reasons to why friendship over is because they placed us as a very, very weird table, very far at the back, in which their friendship should have gained at least girlfriend access to closer. Okay, that's why. You're being that guy, okay? Can I do this without invoking the power of... Thank you. It's okay, they can move the ceremony indoors if the weather will be bad. That's cool. That's awesome. Are you gonna have many people invited? How big of a wedding are we talking? Ours is gonna be not small, but still, yeah, we really just wanted to invite the closest friends and family, which means there's a lot of family on my side that is, well, the closest family is invited, of course, but then there are the offshoots, the cousins and all that. They're not invited. because it costs $1 billion to get married. And honestly, we don't see them. So I don't really feel like I'm obligated to do that. 100. That's a pretty many people. That's a lot of people. It's supposed to be an outdoor ceremony, indoor reception. It's a giant stone barn with heating and cool. Good, because otherwise they will hate you. They will talk about it forever. No, you need to have heat. Because, by God, it sucks to be freezing. Bars everywhere is very nature focused. I've tried to spend least money as possible. It's very hard, right? Because, by God, everything costs $1 billion. Okay, Howling Moon is on your cell. Interesting. What does that do, even? It made him red. And then I cured him of the red. Okay, cool. I think the white wind cured red from whatever ailment he gave himself. I don't know if he went rage mode or whatever. Ah, better. Most of it's because it's a family members. 100 family members? Is it like cousins and people as well, right? Otherwise, it's a lot of... You have a lot of family. I gotta check how many we were gonna be. I should remember this, but, you know, I have so much in my mind all the time. I can't be expected to remember everything. That's why we have a clear document with all the things. It's just way in the back. There we go. Because we haven't updated it in a while. We are going to have about... Good question. Gotta count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 8, 28, 29, 30, 31. Alright. It says down here, I didn't have to count. We're gonna be 37 people. And that's just counting, like, closest friends and family. Basically. So no cousins, no aunts, nor yeah, my grandparents are they're all dead. I have one granddad left that is the pariah of the family, so he's not invited anywhere. But the rest of them is, but not to my wedding. Good, we're dying. This is why I didn't want to come here. Because we're gonna die. Did you heal 44? Why did you heal 44? That is really terrible. Yes, cousins, aunts, uncles, etc. It'll act as family. A family reunion or something. Ah, that's cool. Question mark needle. Yeah, I don't know. My family is weird. Kind of normal, but weird. We don't see each other. That's why it's also felt weird to invite a bunch of people that I literally never see, ever. So I never see you, but you're invited to my wedding. the most important day of my life, up until the point when we have children, of course. And I should invite people that I never meet. It doesn't give a fuck about me the rest of the years. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. But I think you should invite people, like, if you have a decent standing with your family. I'm not saying that it's a problem. I'm just saying that for me specifically, I felt that it was like, ah. I didn't want to, okay? Also because of the expensive, you know? I never see them, but I'm gonna spend $1 billion on you? Nah, bruv. I mean, we were contemplating on just like doing it even smaller with just like either just close family, or even at some point we were like, maybe we should just like elope or whatever. Because the whole point of it, we want to get married. It doesn't really matter how we do it, right? But then we landed on 37 people, kind of, depending on. I don't think everyone has answered yet, so we might round up at 40-ish. 40-ish. Yeah, limit break. Okay, so today we have been a lot of focus on leveling, but I think we have good conversations today at least. So yeah, if you're seeing this on YouTube later on, or if you're seeing this live right now, go check out Chloe Diehard on every platform except, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like we had a good convo today. That is good. I'm talking like this because it's 22:26 and I didn't realize it's almost been 3 hours. So I need to actually start packing up for the day. I'm also getting tired, so it makes sense. But before we go, we are working on Howling Moon. We are working on Sid's hyper jump. And we're almost at the point where we can level up to level 3. And then after that, so Barrett is done with his, and Vincent is done with his, so we don't have to bother with them. Tifa is almost done. She still has her last drive limit break that we need to figure out. And I think that's one is just use the dolphin blow, which is, by the way, very weird name for an attack, but yeah, sure. We're gonna use a dolphin blow on X amount of people, and then when we've done that, she's down for level 4. Then we have Yuffie and Keith Sith. Keith Sith only has 2 limit breaks, so he shouldn't be that terrible to level up. Yuffie has, well, as many as everyone else, so Yuffie's gonna take some time to do. But as soon as we are done with like Red, because I think Red is gonna be the first one to be done. Yeah, basically we do Howling Moon a couple of more times. That's why we can stay in here and keep doing that, leveling up. We do Howling Moon a couple of times, and then we get this level 4 and we can level that up, and then we're done with him. And then we can move on to Yuffie and do that. And And we keep going with Sid to get... We do hyper jump a couple more times to get Dragon. And then we do Dragon Dive a couple of times. Then we get to level 4. Then we're done with him. And then we'll move over to Kate Sith. And after that we have Omni Slash to get. Or at least try to get it. And when we have done that, that is when I feel like we're gonna move on to Sephiroth. So I think I've saved 17 times. But I'm gonna save again, because why the fuck not? Then we'll quit for the day. We're gonna look... I also have to pee real bad. So, good for me that I'm gonna quit. Let's check out our... the guide. So the thing is, I'm pretty sure that we have gotten all the things that we have to do. Is it a side quest? Yeah. So Fort Condor, we've done the things we have to do in the story mode, but there's the stuff we could do to like get items that I don't really care about. So not gonna do more of that. Turtle Paradise, we failed because I failed to find a specific one. And we can't get to that now. So it doesn't really matter. It's not for any achievements. So it's fine. We've done all the Wutai thing. And we have done the Wutai Pagoda. We have gone on the Gold Saucer date. We have returned to Nibelheim. We have returned to Cosmic Canyon. We have returned to Rocket Town. Chocobo Sage's house doesn't really... We have been there, but it doesn't really matter unless we are going to go for the Chocobos. And as I've said before, I don't think I'm going to spend time streaming the Chocobo segment. Because I think that is going to be very boring. So I'm going to do this. We're leveling up what we need. Then when we're done with that, we're going to go and we do the end game. Then we might go back at some point and try to level up and do like the end game bosses. I've said this about Final Fantasy X as well. The thing is, I want to like not get stuck with the game for too long. I don't want to like keep pushing out Final Fantasy X episodes where we just like level and talk shit. Like we could do that, that's fine. But at some point, I want to be like, okay, I'm done with the game, right? And then when we've done all the Final Fantasies all together, we've done all the things we want to do, we can go back to some of the games. I say some of the games because, for example, Final Fantasy X-2, we will never go back in 100%. Because we did follow a guide and it was awful. So some of the games we're never gonna bother with. I say that now, but I feel like we're gonna do it. Depending on. We'll decide when we get there. Moving on. Key to Sector 5, done that. Lucretia's Crystal Cave, done that. Sunken Gelnica, we're there right now, but we've done that. Dark Chow Fire Cavern, done. Ultimate Weapon Battle, done. Ancient Forest, done. Chocobo Racing and Breeding, not done. We'll see. Not on this run. Maybe if I'll get back to it. Gold Saucer Games. You don't have to. Like, you can get some shit out of it, yes. But you don't have to do anything. You can just leave if you want. Materia Caves. There are a couple of ones you can get, but you need the blue, green, black, and gold chocobos to do that. So it's part of the chocobo thing. We have the Battle Square. This one we can try to do again. With Cloud. So this is one of the last things I think we'll try to do eventually before we go and fight Sephiroth. Then we have the level 4 Limits Break. That's all the ones that we're working on right now. Ultimate Weapons. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. Anima skill materia. Yes. That one we did last time, so we're done with that now. The Calm Traveler is one of the things we have to beat the last optional bosses to make. And Emerald Weapon and Ruby Weapon are the optional bosses, and we need to be very leveled up to be able to do those. So that's why I'm thinking like maybe we'll go back eventually and like keep leveling up and like see if we can get that shit sorted, you know? So yeah, that's cool. We've done a lot of shit. We've gotten far. Still haven't gotten any more achievements though. We can get Omnislash. We can get another game. Gold Chocobo is tied to the Chocobo thingy. Hey Bowser, welcome in. How you doing? It's been a long time. I haven't seen you around. Okay, we know that the things are working now. That's good. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm actually about to quit. I'm sitting here yapping a little bit before we are done for the day. But we have time to sit and yap a little bit. Follow Bowser if you want to. He's a good guy. He does streams. And he's back. Thank you. Yeah, long time no see. What have you been up to? You have been streaming though. I've seen you pop up. But I haven't had the time to catch you though. Man, there's so many streamers and you're trying to catch up and time. We've talked about that a lot today. Time. Okay, let's figure this out as well. Gold Chocobo is tied to the Chocobo thingies. Knights of the Round is tied to the Chocobo thingies. The slots, Cosmo Memory, Final Heaven, All Creation, and Highwind we're working on right now. Great Gospel, I'm gonna have to like start a new run to be able to do that one. Because she did. So we can't do it. Then we do level 99. It's feasible, it's doable. We're level 77 now, so it's absolutely doable. Emerald and Ruby, we're gonna wait a little bit with that because it's gonna be yeah. Master of Gil, doable if we level up a bunch of all materials and sell those, we get a bunch of money. A materia overlord is also tied to the Chocobo things because we can't get a bunch of materia if we don't have the Chocobos. And there could be materia that I also have missed in this run, so there's that as well. Yup, streamed Terminator Resistance. I have never played that game. Do you like it? Yes, I didn't. I had to use the old shout out there because. Wait, I'm gonna actually, while I have you here, Bowser, I'm gonna try because I removed the stream like whenever a while back here they said that stream elements were gonna get fucked or nuked or whatever, and I decided to move over to Lumia streams instead of stream elements. And then it was decided that it was not going to get nuked; they're just going to get a buyout. So it's fine. But because of that, I have started to remove some of my things. I'm gonna yes, which is not true. Exactly, they lied to us. Okay, it did work now. Lumia yeah, because I did the same thing, and Fisk did the same thing later this stream, and it didn't work. But now Lumia Streams is shouting it out. There we go. So Terminator Resistance, cool. I love it. Let's actually, real quick, look it up. It's an older game, right? Or is it? No, this is not an older game. Is it? Let's see now. People, trailer 6 years ago. That's not old. That's fairly new. let's check the trailer. And also get rid of this blue border. There we go. Of course, Bowser. That's the least I can do. Do we have any sound? We don't.
On August 29th, 1997, Skynet, a computer system built to protect us, became self-aware.
We know the story.
On that day, 3 billion people lost their lives.
Okay, so you're in the future.
As we eventually called it, marked the beginning of the war against the machines. Then came the annihilation line. A line that separated the living from the dead.
You're a resistance soldier. Time to act like one.
Oh no. Not the half-seas. Yeah, that looks good. I should check it out sometime. I'm not huge on the shooting games here on this channel, but I don't mind shooting games. That would actually be up my alley, because I always say I don't like shooter games that have you against other humans. So Warzone, Battlefield, all of those, I'm like, ugh, snore. But whenever you put aliens or robots or anything else, I'm like, I'm in. So I'm late. Oh no, I fancy. I'm also gonna quit because it's 10 minutes past my time. Yep, but I cannot recommend it enough. Ah, cool. We're actually gonna. I'm sorry, I fancy. You are late because I'm actually gonna raid out. We're gonna find someone to raid out to. I am over time. And where did I put my music? There we go. Yes. Let's check out the people to see who is online and who we like to raid out to. Okay, so hi and see you later, love. Yeah, I'll be back Thursday again. There will be no Saturday stream though, because I will be at Comic-Con this Saturday and Sunday, actually. So if you are at Comic-Con, any of you in Stockholm, and we see each other, don't be afraid to say hello. I will be the one with the grumpy face. Yes. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Bowser, and good to see you. I'm gonna try to catch your stream at some point. Yeah. Have a good one. Let's raid out to someone. Let's see what we have. So I have a couple of people up on TikTok, but I haven't really vetted them out yet. I kind of want to do that before I can like completely say I'm okay with raiding out. It also depends on what you're doing right now. So we've been playing Final Fantasy VII. You don't have to raid out to someone that has played the same kind of game, but I like to try to keep it a little bit the same genre. Well, I can't decide. Yeah, I haven't. I feel like I haven't vetted all of these people yet, to see if I'm actually comfortable of raiding out folks. Pixels of the North. Yes. Do you have a suggestion? It's not someone I'm familiar with though. But what did you play? Hollow Knights, Silksong. Yeah, sure. I do take requests, so Let's go over there. Thank you for the name drop. Okay, yes, I will be back Thursday again, same time as usual. 1930 GMT +2 Swedish Stockholm time, even though I'm not in Stockholm. Oh, who would have thunk? But that's how we say it. I want my raid messages. Where is it? There it is. I haven't really fixed it so you guys can use it, but blind, thank you. Too many lights. Let's start up the raid. I'll be back Thursday, 1930, and no Saturday stream, but next week is gonna be as usual. It's the plan anyway. Yes, have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you when I see you when I see ya. Nothing more to say. Have a good one, and thank you for today. It's been good. It's time for me to go. Captain out. I used to do that in my YouTube, but I stopped. So I'm gonna do it again. I liked it. Captain.